I think the role of culture is going to be more important than ever before. The reason is that we have to use the term culture in wider sense, because until now probably culture was very much related to certain aspects for the people that they are very well prepared, very well educated. I feel culture is something that is embedded into the city. I have the principle that a human being is civilized because he is living in cities or in villages, but he or she is living in community. I think the idea of community is the most important thing, and the community is always represented by the city, and by even a small city is a place where you share things with your neighbor, you share things with the others. I think this is the key question. If we understand this way, we can imagine that culture is this place that we have to understand and respect the past, but also to consider, as we discussed before, that the city is being, since the beginning, since the medieval times, the city being the place where innovation being created. And I think this is very important when we're looking to the future. The future is going to be in the cities, but the cities has to change, because probably the way that the cities were built in the 20th century is not the way that we should build today, where there are other challenges that we have to face. When we are talking about mobility, we have to address the question how mobility could be more sustainable. When we are thinking about the nature and the city, sometimes has been always considered one or the other. No, the two should be together in a harmonious way, and I think this is probably the way that the future should be addressed. And in this perspective, culture has really a central narrative in the discourse.